Manchester United in crisis, a hard look at the problems on and off the pitch. It's hard to know where to start when analyzing Manchester United's current state. After falling to Newcastle at Old Trafford with a performance that can only be described as dreadful, United's problems have gone from bad to worse. A 2-0 defeat may not seem catastrophic on paper, but make no mistake, this was as one-sided as football gets, especially in that first half. Newcastle didn't just beat United, they humiliated them. Let's break this down. Ruben Amorim, who was brought in 2 months ago as a supposed savior, hasn't even managed to stabilize the team. Instead, it feels like things are spiraling further out of control. Amorim has spoken passionately about sticking to his ideas, but the truth is, those ideas don't seem to be translating onto the pitch. If anything, his tenure so far has been defined by chaotic team selections, a lack of cohesion, and, perhaps most worrying, a dressing room that looks like it's on the verge of falling apart. Take the first half against Newcastle. United were lethargic, disorganized, and frankly, outclassed in every department. Newcastle played with energy and precision, while United's defense, featuring Lisandro Martinez and Harry Maguire, looked like a collection of strangers. Alexander Isak's early goal was emblematic of United's woes. A simple cross into the box, and not a single defender could challenge him. Moments like this are no longer anomalies. They are the norm for United. The midfield wasn't any better. Without Bruno Fernandes, who was suspended, United's creative spark was completely absent. Christian Eriksen and Casemiro looked slow and ineffective, unable to keep up with the dynamism of Bruno Guimaraes and Sandro Tonali. It's telling that Newcastle's second goal, scored by Joelinton, came from another lapse in defensive organization, a theme that has haunted United all season. Amorim's decision-making is also under scrutiny. The ongoing standoff with Marcus Rashford, who was left on the bench yet again, is puzzling. Sure, Rashford has been out of form, but can anyone argue that the team is better without him? Amorim's handling of Joshua Zirkzee, who was substituted in the first half to a chorus of ironic cheers from the home fans, only added to the sense of dysfunction. Off the pitch, things aren't any better. The club seems to be a mess at every level. Sir Jim Ratcliffe's much-publicized investment so far led to cost-cutting measures that appear more cosmetic than substantial. Meanwhile, recruitment continues to be a glaring weakness. Spending £52 million on Manuel Ugarte, for example, raises questions about priorities in a squad already full of holes. What's worse is the bigger picture. United are now in 14th place, closer to the relegation zone than the Champions League spots. This isn't just a bad patch, it's a full-blown crisis. For the first time in decades, relegation feels like a genuine possibility. And yet, even amid this chaos, there's no clear vision or strategy for turning things around. Newcastle, on the other hand, are the blueprint of what United should aspire to. Eddie Howe's team is well-drilled, disciplined, and hungry. Their performance at Old Trafford was clinical and professional, a stark contrast to United's shambles. Watching Newcastle play, you can see the benefits of a clear plan and good recruitment. Watching United, you see only confusion. So where does this leave United? The next match is against Liverpool at Anfield, a venue where even the most informed United teams have struggled in recent years. On current form, it's hard to see anything other than another heavy defeat. This is a wake-up call for everyone involved with Manchester United. The players need to take responsibility, the manager needs to find answers, and the board needs to get serious about fixing the structural issues that have plagued the club for years. Because right now, United are not just losing games, they're losing their identity. And that is the most alarming thing of all.